I just got pre-approved.
I just scheduled an oil change.
Whenever, wherever.
I just bought a new car.
Anything and everything, whenever and wherever. LutherAuto.com. You can do it all.
Is your business ready to tackle today's IT and cybersecurity challenges? At Cyber Advisors, we specialize in keeping companies secure and running smoothly. From proactive cybersecurity solutions to 24/7 IT support, we're here to help. Visit cyberadvisors.com/hockey for a free discovery call.
They'll tell you, if you stay and play high school hockey, you won't make it to the next level. They rarely talk about how special it is to play for your community. To represent where you came from, to wear your school's colors, working one-on-one with coaches, and best of all, playing with your best friends. It can be difficult to know if you're hitting the mark. But when you're hitting the mark, you'll know. Custom hockey jerseys proudly made in the USA.
Some matzo pizzas are made in the heart of America's dairyland, Kaukauna, Wisconsin. Every brewpub pizza is made with the highest quality meat and veggie toppings. Then bombarded with over half a pound of award-winning Wisconsin mozzarella cheese. Snag a slice of brewpub pizza at the concession stand or enjoy a whole pizza conveniently located in the frozen pizza section of your local grocery store. Brewpub, lots of matzo pizzas, the ingredients for a great time.
Generally speaking, water is a better fluid to use to rehydrate with. A big part of the importance of hydration is hydrating before the race rather than during the race. So, the hydration before a long distance race in particular really starts the day before the race, probably those 24 to 36 hours before the race to be completely hydrated.
Hey, how's it going?
Great. You here to pick up my truck?
Yes, sir.
Wow, that was easy. Yeah, I knew Luther buys cars, but I had no idea it was this simple and convenient. Is there anything you guys don't do?
Not really.
Will you buy any car?
Yeah.
Even that one?
Even that one.
Wow, you do it all.
Luther Auto, over 40 locations and one of the region's largest inventories. Luther Auto, we do it all.
Since 1933, 3 generations of Kozlaks have wined and dined Minnesotans with great food and impeccable service. Located in historic northeast Minneapolis, Jack's is open for happy hour, dinner, and a tasty weekend brunch. With a world-class bar and a spectacular outdoor patio, your dining experience will be both memorable and delicious.
They'll tell you, if you stay and play high school hockey, you won't make it to the next level. They rarely talk about how special it is to play for your community. To represent where you came from, to wear your school's colors, working one-on-one with coaches, and best of all, playing with your best friends. It can be difficult to know if you're hitting the mark. But when you're hitting the mark, you'll know. Custom hockey jerseys proudly made in the USA.
With an injection, we're usually trying to minimize inflammation or block a nerve to prevent it from sending a signal somewhere that causes you pain. So we're not actually masking any of the symptoms or the problem. but we are trying to improve the inflammation or block the pain signal so that people can feel relief.
Hey, how's it going?
Great. You here to pick up my truck?
Yes, sir.
Wow, that was easy. Yeah, I knew Luther buys cars, but I had no idea it was this simple and convenient. Is there anything you guys don't do?
Not really.
Will you buy any car?
Yeah.
Even that one?
Even that one.
Wow, you do it all. Shoot.
Luther Auto, over 40 locations and one of the region's largest inventories. Luther Auto, we do it all.
Everyone knows Luther does it all, but did you know you can do it all? At home?
I just sold my car.
On your phone?
I just got pre-approved. I just scheduled an oil change.
Whenever, wherever.
I just bought a new car.
Anything and everything, whenever and wherever. LutherAuto.com. You can do it all.
Hockey's a very unique sport. I would say it has this blend of toughness and athleticism, but by and large, really creativity. You have lots of great athletes, but you don't have lots of great hockey.
Second semifinal in the silver category here at Squirtacular 2025. Chaska Chanhassen in the dark uniforms, Minnetonka in the light. And here's Bodie Swan over the line for Minnetonka, number 2. And it's picked up, and here comes Chaska Chanhassen, who have unusually difficult to read purple on black numbers. And here's Carter Reich over the line for Minnetonka, number 9. It's stripped away from him and now played to center. And here's Nathan Lasowski, 98, the leading scorer for Chaska Chanhassen. Played around behind the net, tried to center it, but nothing came of that. Now Cruz Ulrich at the right point takes a shot, and that goes wide. Off to the far boards for Lasowski. Winner of this game gets St. Louis Park in the finals. Later on today, St. Louis Park defeating Duluth 6-1 in the game just completed. Now Ulrich goes back into the Chaska Chanhassen zone and feeds over to the near side where it's picked up by Berglund. And Hudson Berglund back for it, now drops it into the zone and controlled there by Caden O'Shea for the Stormhawks. Played out to center ice, and that's intercepted, and back comes Beckett Please over the line for Minnetonka. Shot sails wide of Evan Brandt, the goaltender for the Stormhawks. J.P. Simons played yesterday, and now here they come over the line. A centering pass comes to the front of the net, and they're unable to get to that puck, the Stormhawks, and now they scrape away at it, try to hold the zone and can't. Picked up there by Bjorn Dahl, and over the line he comes, number 14. Dahl tried to pull it to his forehand, and it winds up behind the goal. O'Shea after it, comes right in front of the net, and now cleared to the left point where it's held in by Please, who plays it down behind the goal. And it'll disappear into that corner there. Now it comes out to center, and Chaska Chanhassen in over the line. And McCoy Nickel, who took a very hard fall yesterday, had to be helped off the ice. None the worse for wear today, it seems, which is good to see as the puck is shot down the ice. And it'll be an icing call. Face off with 2 minutes and 16 seconds gone in this game. Jeff Pappas with you with the call. We have the Platinum games coming up next, the semifinals, the last 2 games today. Now here comes Minnetonka up through the middle, and they will break into the zone, and that is Emery Fritsch, and he swept it right through to the far side. Ulrich after it, and now controlled by the Stormhawks, and they come out. Over the line, it's Lasowski from his knees, gets back up, going in, and winds up putting it wide of the goal. Lasowski again in the corner, battling there with Beckett Dylan. Now in front, they score as unmolested at the far post. Chaska Chanhassen gets the first goal of the contest. And I believe that was Wyatt Schanzer scoring. I am not certain. We're going to have to wait for the word on it. It comes at 2 minutes and 48 seconds. Let's get the announcement from Robin Cook.
Goal scored by number 14, Kevin Balliet. Assisted by number 5, Wyatt Shancer, and number 98, Nathan Lisowski.
All right, so the first assist on that play. One of going. There we go. Now they come back on over the line. Gavin Balliet with it. Centers it. Here's a chance in front. And Lisowski just puts it wide. So the goal is Shancer from Balliet and Nathan Lisowski. And it's 1-0. That little bit of confusion is cleared up. And now back into the zone for Chaska. Chanhassen Elbing starting up. And he passes into the middle. And Minnetonka will play to center. And it's Miller tipping it in. Here's a race for it. O'Shea and Reich. Closing in, Reich left a drop, and now up the slot. Here's a shot that goes wide from Bodie Swan. Now to the right point, held by Miller, and his shot goes off the defense. And Chaska Chanhassen will clear out to center ice, and it's picked up there by Berglund, who shoots it into the zone. And now Swan goes after it. Swan behind the goal, now comes out the far side, and it comes to the left point. Down the wall where it's picked up finally by Ike Johnson for Minnetonka. Played it right into the middle of a line change. And now comes down the far wing. And Minnetonka will carry on. Reich over the line. And it is knocked off his stick. Ulrich goes after it, feeds it around on the boards to the near side. And hustling there is Beckett pleased to get to it. Now it winds up behind the Chaska Chanhassen goal. And now out to center. And they'll break in on the left. Potential 2-on-1. Here's a rising shot and a glove catch made by Lincoln Fry in the Minnetonka goal. And we'll get a face-off in the Minnetonka zone with 7 minutes to play in the first period, and if I got going to have any chance at all in this game, I got to take out the field glasses. As puck comes to center ice, and Minnetonka trying to break up the middle, and now it's picked up by Elbing, who feeds it out to center ice, and picked up now by Reese Oster into the zone. In the slot, backhanded shot by Ulrich, and that winds up deflecting wide. Back behind the net, going after it for Chaska Chanhassen, Cam Sylvia, number 10. Centering pass, Sylvia directs it, Fry saves, and it comes back behind the net. And Sylvia looking to center it, picked up there by Harrison Ryan for Minnetonka on the far side. Ryan to center, and here's Reich down the wing, and he shoots it in. And a pad stop there by Brandt, played it off to the boards with 6:07 to go in the first. And here's a shot. Ooh, nearly finding the top corner there. And it was Tucker Hoke who scored a couple of goals yesterday for Minnetonka. Now Minnetonka will pick it up at center with Keen Ware, number 15. And he starts up the middle. Over the line. Got by Ulrich, but then not by O'Shea, who clears it ahead. Now here comes Ulrich at center ice. Now played back into the zone, and it's offside. So we'll get a face-off. I'm going to move this face-off. And now played back. Detmer's pass intercepted, and here's Ware over the line, goes down, and winds up in the right corner. Now passed out to center ice, and unable to play it is Balliet. Now back into the Chaska Chanhassen zone. Detmer is around behind the net to the near side. 5:16 to go in the second period. And Chaska Chanhassen. I wonder if Robin Cook's in a dancing mood today. He's put their name on the scoreboard as Cha-Cha. So loose to the right edge, and a centering pass is picked up by Brandt. Of course, to be fair, their uniforms say CCHA, so it's an old college hockey fan. That abbreviation would mean something to you. Face off to the right of the Chaska Chanhassen goal, and the puck is picked up and carried out to center by Berglund. And Hudson Berglund around Carter Lemaitre, trying to bring the puck with him, but the puck now under the control of Swan. And he plays it up to center ice, and here's Miller over the line. Miller has trouble there with Berglund, who dropped his stick, and picked up on the far side by Luke Wilson. Played ahead to neutral. Minnetonka there to claim that with 4.5 to go. And over the line is Swan. He takes a shot. Pad save Fry off to the near boards. Or check that, Brandt. And now out to center. Played back by Swan. And over the line, here comes Miller. Passing off to the right. And Reich takes a shot. That goes off the traffic. And with 4:13 to go in the period, it's Ulrich behind the goal. Feeds over to the near side. And the Stormhawks look to get out of the zone, and they do with a pass right on the tape. And over the line is Sylvia. And Sylvia forced wide. And he will play it to the circle, picked up there by Swan, and back comes Minnetonka. Bodie Swan at center, over the line, cuts to the right, cuts between two defenders, and now winds up going behind the goal. I mentioned yesterday that I like Bodie Swan's skating style, and I still do. All he needs is size. And it's now played back into the Chaska Chanhassen zone. Offside, and we'll get a face-off at neutral ice. Swan scored a goal yesterday for Minnetonka in their win over Edina. A 7-2 victory for Minnetonka. Odd game in that. 9 goals in that game, 7 of them unassisted. Now over the line. Centering pass for Tucker Holt doesn't work out, and that's back out to center with just over 3 minutes to go in the period. Oster plays it in over the line. Lasowski is forced back. Puck runs towards the blue line, and it's played out to center, and here comes Bjorn Dahl. Over the line, Dahl cuts to the slot. O'Shea knocked it off his stick, and it winds up the boards on the far side where Ryan picks it up. And now here's Hoke trying to play it to the right point, and does. Now a shot sails through from Ryan, and now it comes up the near boards, played out to center, and Huiz couldn't hold it. Now here comes Lasowski back in, and they got space, but the puck too fast for everybody. And now played on out to center and back into the Chaska Chanhassen zone. Going after it there is Detmer behind the goal for Chaska Chanhassen, now picked up by Ike Johnson. The right point, and a shot, and a glove catch by Brandt. And we'll get a face-off in the Stormhawks zone, 2:15 to go. And a face-off to the left of Evan Brandt. And the draw controlled by Ware, put it towards the net. And finally it comes on out to center. And Ware drops it back, and now a clearing attempt. Runs up in the air and finally comes down to center, where it's picked up by Fritsch. And a poke check there by Detmer knocks it off to the boards. Fritsch takes a shot that goes around the boards and finally out to center as Joe Kazmarchuk has it. Over to Ware, 1:45 left in the period. A steal, and here's Baliak coming in. Down the wing, centers it, good pass, a shot, and a save by Fry, and the rebound is knocked in. It's 2-0. Good passing play as Schanzer wound up getting the first shot, and if he poked it in, we'll see, but it's 10-23, a 2-0 lead for Chaska Chanhassen. And now Minnetonka down 2. Miller over the line. It's offside, and we'll get a face-off out at neutral ice with 1:31 to go in the first. 2-0. Chaska Chanhassen. Now here's Lemaitre. Let's get the goal. It's Sylvia. Balliet with the pass to Schanzer, and the rebound knocked in by Sylvia for the goal. It's 2-0 for the Stormhawks. 1:10 to go in the period. Minnetonka on their heels here as Reich plays it back into the zone, out to center, and picked off in the center circle. And they'll trade possession there. Finally played in by Miller. And it'll come all the way back. And Ulrich will go back into the corner, finally behind the net. Less than a minute to play in the period. And here's an outlet pass. And now Chaska Chanhassen breaks out. Pass to the near side. Here's Balliet over the line. He returns it up the middle, and it's behind Sylvia. And now it comes to the blue line. Lemaitre plays it to the right. Picked off by Wilson. Over the line he comes. Wilson closing, shooting. Fry makes the save, and we'll get a face-off with 32 seconds to play. In the first period, 2-0, Chaska Chanhassen. Winner gets St. Louis Park. And it's played past O'Shea, and no icing. Comes all the way back and picked up there by Detmer and fed around to the far side, now out to center ice. The puck dribbles, and it's controlled now by Ryan, but he lost possession of Berglund. Hudson Berglund over the line with 9 seconds to go in the period. Shot, oh, Fry made a save and couldn't find the rebound as it steered off to safety, and it comes now to Detmer at the right point with 1 second to go, and his shot goes wide, and Chaska Chanhassen takes a 2-0 lead to the first break. 6-4 over Minnetonka. We'll take a quick break and come back with more from Squirtacular 2025 here on Youth Hockey Hub.
Luther does it all, but did you know you can do it all? At home?
I just sold my car.
On your phone?
I just got pre-approved. I just scheduled an oil change.
Whenever, wherever.
I just bought a new car.
Anything and everything, whenever and wherever. LutherAuto.com. You can do it all.
With an injection, we're usually trying to minimize inflammation or block a nerve to prevent it from sending a signal somewhere that causes you pain. So we're not actually masking any of the symptoms or the problem, but we are trying to improve the inflammation or block the pain signal so that people can feel relief.
All right, back at rink number 5 at the Schwann's Super Rink. Jeff Papist with you with a call of this game and the next two, the Platinum semifinals. Here, Chaska Chanhassen leads Minnetonka 2-0. Teams change ends. Ulrich plays to the right side. And now loose along the boards, and Oster plays it over the line. Reese Oster, a centering pass. Chance in front, a shot, and a goal for Chaska Chanhassen, and it's 3-0. And the goal is McCoy-Nickel. And if you had seen McCoy-Nickel late in the third period of yesterday's game, you'd have wondered, was he going to be able to play today? 15 seconds the time of the goal. You took a very hard hit in against the boards that resulted in a boarding penalty and a misconduct. And now he finds a way to get open in front of the goal. 3-0 for Chaska Chanhassen. Now over to the far side for Miller. Looking to center it. Poke. Rebound for Swan, and a save made by Evan Brandt, and we'll get a face-off in the Chaska Chanhassen zone. Shots were 6-4 in the first period. And we saw in the first game today, Duluth scoring 6 goals on only 13 shots. Making the most of the chances you get. And Reese Oster gets the only assist at 15 seconds. It's 3-0 Chaska Chanhassen. And now they start down the far side. Past the middle is behind Cam Sylvia, and it comes over to the near board. Schanzer is after it. Back behind the net for Sylvia. And now stops on the goal line, looks to center it, and where is it? Now loose at the right edge. Finally comes up the slot as the bodies uncoil from around the goal, and we'll get a face-off in the Minnetonka zone. Fry had lost his stick. Referee gives it back to him. 10:55 to go in the second period. And perhaps the dancing motif still going on here as we've got Dancing Queen from ABBA, Cha-Cha on the scoreboard, and they're dancing with a 3-0 lead. Now from the draw comes up the slot, and it's picked up there by Elbing. A shot, Fry saves, face-off coming up. Face-off to the right of the Minnetonka goal. Chaska Chanhassen putting on the pressure at the moment, and now winds up right at the right of the goal. Lemaitre going in for Minnetonka to try to win it. They've got a size advantage back there. Now picked up by Minnetonka, and they will start right up the middle. And this is Tucker Hoke over the line. Hoke puts on a move, goes to the circle, shoots, and a stop made by Brandt. Hoke falls behind the net, determined to get there himself, and he did. Around to the near side, and Chaska Chanhassen able to play it out to neutral ice. Elbing to the right. Sylvia over the line. He comes. Sylvia got past Lemaitre going in deep, and he knocked the net off as he took the puck in, and we'll get a face-off outside as a result. Chaska Chanhassen going hard to the net, and face-off will come outside. 10:04 to go in the second period. Shots are 9-7 for Chaska Chanhassen. Schanzer, Sylvia, and Nickel have scored the goals for them. And picked up there by Lisowski, and he plays it into the zone. Over skating is Wilson, but Chaska Chanhassen able to hang on to the puck, and here's a shot that sails wide of the goal from Lisowski. And over to the far side, a collision in against the boards, and finally played down the ice by Minnetonka, and that should be an icing, and it is. We have played 2 minutes and 19 seconds of the second period, and a 3-0 lead for the Stormhawks as they try to punch their ticket to the finals later on today. Lisowski, Wilson, and Berglund out there. Puck comes to the edge of the crease, and Fry chops it off to the corner. Down to the right point, and Ulrich plays it down the boards. Lisowski going after it in the corner. He's got it, he centers, and Fry pokes it out. And it comes all the way back into the Stormhawk end, and Ulrich goes after it. Now weaving his way through center ice. Cruz Ulrich over the line. He's got a chance. He's going in. He shoots. He scores! And it's 4-0, and what a goal! Ulrich just wound up and took it right to the net, and it's 4-0 at 2 minutes and 47 seconds of the second period. Boy, that was a pretty play.
Chaska Chanhassen goal scored by number 7, Lewis Ulrich. Unassisted, time of the goal, 2 minutes and 47 seconds. That's Ulrich, unassisted at 2:47.
And Louis Ulrich scoring the goal at 2:47 unassisted. And now here comes Wilson back. And he lost out to Ware at center. And Minnetonka in precarious territory here as they trail by 4. 3 minutes plus into the second period. Now over the line, here comes Chaska Chanhassen again. Off to the far side it comes. Berglund looks to center. It goes back behind the net. And Kazmarchik feeds it over to the near side. But again, Chaska Chanhassen able to hold. Here's a shot, and that's blocked in front as Lisowski tried to make it 5. And here comes Swan back for Minnetonka over the line. Bodie Swan winds up going to the corner. Now comes out, still has possession, and still has it. Now finally chops it behind the net, and it's picked up by Reich looking to center it. Reich again, back for Swan behind the goal. Swan centers it, and here's a chance for Kazmarchik, and that's blocked. Follow-up shot by Ware is over the top. Swan behind the goal, and he goes down. Gets back up and goes after the puck. 7:43 now to go in the second period as Swan tries to force it to the front of the net and picked up there. Berglund for Chaska Chanhassen. Gets it to center. Wilson over the line. It's 2 against 2. Wilson to the near side. Kazmarchik swept him behind the net. Now it comes up the slot and Wilson trying to find space. And now they do dig it out, and here's a shot that goes over the top of the goal. And back into the corner from Oster. And now over the line, Swan closing. He takes a shot, saved by Brandt. Off to the right. Now up the slot it comes. And Ware puts it wide of the goal. A little more pressure from Minnetonka here. Kazmarchik at the right point, shoots it. Gets knocked down in front of the goal. And now here's Chaska Chanhassen coming out 3 wide, 4 wide. And over the line, it's picked up by Elbing. He returns it in front, and a chance. And a shot goes wide for Nickel behind the goal. And again, Chaska Chanhassen players to the net. Now it comes to the right point, and it's played back down by O'Shea. And Chaska Chanhassen looking for more. Now Lemaitre try to break out, and again, here's a shot that goes wide by Elbing. Or check that, Cam Sylvia. Now comes behind the net, and Sylvia chases after it. 6:13 to go, nearly halfway through this game, and Chaska Chanhassen with a 4-0 lead. Centering pass hits the back of the net, and now comes to Ware. And Ware down the left side. Cuts to the middle, and a back-checking Sylvia knocks it off his stick. Here's Sylvia, and they have a 2-on-1, back pressure coming. And a centering pass comes through to the near side. And Nickel couldn't get to it. Now in the right corner, it's Hoke trying to play it ahead, and Minnetonka will be able to carry it out of the zone to center ice. And over the line, Dahl tries to cut to the slot, stripped there by Ulrich, and it comes to center ice, and back comes Chaska Chanhassen down the wing. And Lemaitre really leaning on the forward there. I believe that's Lisowski. And it winds up in the corner, a centering pass, and picked off by Minnetonka. They'll come out to center ice with it. Now Lisowski comes back in. Knocked away and played ahead too far for Ryan. And now Ulrich has it for Chaska Chanhassen. He's over the line. He shoots. Ooh, and it went off the top of Fry's glove and went over the top of the net. 4:51 to go in the second period, and Chaska Chanhassen holds that 4-goal lead. Now off to the near boards. And cleared, but not out, as Detmer can't hold it. And now here comes Hoke. Over the line, Hoke on his backhand, shoots, save made by Brandt. And now cleared up the middle, and Chaska Chanhassen will come out as Minnetonka's changing forwards. Pass to the right, and they will break over the line. Here's a shot, and Fry made a stop, rebound Lisowski, and it's 5-0. Nathan Lisowski didn't give up on that play, and as a result, it's now a 5-0 game at 7:44. And Chaska Chanhassen disappearing out of sight in this semifinal. And now here comes Sylvia. He's over the line. Sylvia. Oh, and they've given the goal to Ballia. Really, Ulrich, and Lisowski must not have gotten a touch on that at the post. So Balliet has scored the goal. And I'll play down the wall, 3:49 to go in the second period. Berglund to the right point, O'Shea. Back for Berglund down the wall, picked up by Lemaitre for Minnetonka, but can't clear. Now O'Shea will wind up taking it deep. Centering pass comes through as Wilson couldn't get a stick on it. Now Minnetonka going to play it out, and they lose possession. Sylvia looking for open ice on the right, stick lifted, and out comes Minnetonka. Down the wing, Fritsch plays it into the Chaska Chanhassen zone, goes to the corner, picks it up and centers it. It runs right up the slot, and here's a shot. Deflected! Boy, a good chance in front there for Dela, and just wound up putting it wide as Easton Spilseth with the original shot. Now it's played all the way down the ice, and that'll be icing on Chaska Chanhassen. We have a 5-goal lead, so we have running time here in the second period with 2:56 to go. Face off to the right of the Stormhawks goal. Centering pass and a backhanded shot goes wide of the goal in front from Otto Miller. Now from the left point, here's a shot, and that winds up deflected off the traffic. From Beckett Puis, and now controlled by Chaska Chanhassen. 2:14 to go in the period. They try to go the short way up the boards, and now it's picked up and played on out to center, and here's a 2-on-1. Pass to Nickel over the line. He closes in. Nickel centers, they score! That's Lisowski. And it's 6-0. McCoy Nickel put it right on his tape, and a 6-0 lead now for Chaska Chanhassen with 1:38 to go. Now back into the zone. Brandt, let's get the announcement. So Nickel with a goal and an assist here in the second period. 9:59 is the official time of the goal. Just over a minute to go now in the second period, and it's played into the zone by Elbing, and now going back for it for Minnetonka is Kazmarchik, who rings the net and plays it to Reich at center. Tipped on, and over the line is Swan. He gets to the top of the circle. Swan tries to pull it to the forehand and lost it to Lisowski. And the Stormhawks will play it out to center ice. At center, picked up by Swan with 45 seconds to go. And then shot into the zone. Finally by Wilson. It'll wind up behind the Minnetonka goal. And down the near side, Swan has it. And now Swan, the puck never cleared the zone. Swan has it on the wall, trying to throw it in front. And Chaska Chanhassen will pick that up. Now over the line is Sylvia. He peels back, centers it, it's intercepted, and Minnetonka comes back. And it's Reich over the line with 8 seconds to go into the slot. And he is stripped of the puck, and Chaska Chanhassen will clear the zone, and that'll be the end of the second period. As Chaska Chanhassen scores 4 times on 6 shots in that second period. They have 6 goals on 12 shots for the game. And they lead Minnetonka after 2 periods, 6-0. Back with more after this.
Hey, how's it going?
Great. You here to pick up my truck?
Yes, sir.
Wow, that was easy. Yeah, I knew Luther buys cars, but I had no idea it was this simple and convenient. Is there anything you guys don't do?
Not really.
Will you buy any car?
Yeah.
Even that one?
Even that one.
Wow, you do it all.
Luther Auto, over 40 locations and one of the region's largest inventories. Luther Auto, we do it all.
Kids grow up wanting to play hockey for their hometown. Entire communities support and cheer for the home team. Here in Minnesota, hockey and home are interconnected. If you're looking for a home builder that shares your passion for hockey, look no further than the official home partner of the Minnesota Wild, Custom One. Visit CustomOneMN.com to learn more. Custom One, home comes first.
Right back at Schwann Super Rink number 5, third period. Jeff Pappas with you with a call. 6-0 Chaska. Chanhassen over Minnetonka. Schanzer, Sylvia, Nickel, Ulrich, Balliet, and Lisowski have scored for the Stormhawks on only 12 shots. And over the line, here comes Bjorn Dahl into the circle. Dahl centers it, and it's broken up and picked up, and here comes Balliet. He's over the line to the near side. And Balliet now goes down low, looks to center it, and finally picked up along the far boards and played around behind the net. And Balliet has it there, looking to center, comes off the wall, centers it, and Cam Sylvia can't quite reach it. Here's a shot. Fry with a stick save off O'Shea. Now it comes towards the left point, and they try again to throw it towards the net, and finally picked up, and here comes Minnetonka down the wing. And I think that was Dahl. Now played back behind the goal and fed to the far side. Chaska Chanhassen, a pass to the middle, and Balliet has to come back for it as it went off a defender. And over the line they come as Berglund, check that, as Spilseth plays it over. Now a shot and a save made by Brandt. Face-off coming. Clock moving. Under 11 minutes to play, and a 6-0 lead for Chaska Chanhassen as the Stormhawks came out with their shooting boots on. Took the lead 2:48 into the game, and then scored 4 goals in the second period for good measure. Now comes to the right point, Ike Johnson towards the net, they score! And might have been tipped. And Becca Dyla thinks so, but Minnetonka is on the board. Clock continues to run. It is 6-1. We'll wait for the official announcement. Now played out to center for Wilson. And played into the Minnetonka zone where Hudson McGee has it. Comes out to center ice, and there's a pass blocked. Ike Johnson assisting on the goal by Dyla.
That's the skippers. Dyla on the power play from Johnson at 145.
145. And there was a power play there which is not announced, and so it is a power play goal. Dyla scoring it on a deflection of the shot by Ike Johnson. Still a 5-goal lead. We remain in running time. And over the line, Hudson Berglund plays it in deep. And if Minnetonka gets another goal, we'll return to stop time. Here's Miller at center. Rink-wide pass to the far side, and here's Swan over the line. Swan working against Anderson. Now gets to the circle, maneuvers in front, and it's loose at the right edge, and a scramble winds up behind the net. And Chaska Chanhassen able to clear to center ice, and here comes Lisowski over the line. Lisowski cuts to the right, goes in, fires, and Fry makes the save. Now Lisowski goes back behind the net, and it'll be Ike Johnson getting to that as he's tied up now. A centering pass comes all the way through to the near side. Minnetonka playing it ahead, and Swan at center. Lost possession. Sylvia over the line, poke checked. Oster can't hold the zone, and now it's picked up by Puig, who comes out and throws one ahead. Now Elbing on the turn for Chaska Chanhassen at center. Still maneuvering past players, comes in over the line. Elbing fires, and a blocker save there by Lincoln Fry. Here comes Minnetonka back, 7:49 to go as they play up the middle into the zone. Here's a shot and a save and a rebound and a goal, and Minnetonka's got the second one. And it's now 6-2 with 7:40 to play. And Tucker Hoke should get credit for that goal. Gets us back to stop time at 4:20. So Minnetonka has scored 2 goals here in the third period.
Minnetonka Skimmer's goal scored by number 51, Tucker Hoke. Assisted by number 6,
Dyla with the assist. And Minnetonka already with 6 shots in the third period. They've only played 4 minutes. But now Minnetonka is showing himself to be a little bit pinker around the gills here, but they still need another goal to make this one a little tighter, as now Ulrich lost possession, and here comes Tucker Hoke over the line. And Hoke throws it towards the middle, and it's going to run right along the blue line and out, as Kazmarchik not able to hold the zone offside in a face-off at neutral ice, and the clock is now stopped with 6:51 to play. Now from the draw, it comes to center ice, and Lemaitre plays it in. Winds up to the right of the goal. Detmer behind the goal, feeds the left, and now the Stormhawks come out to center ice, and Minnetonka now with a little bit of jump in their step. Detmer intervenes, puck runs to the neutral ice area, and it's controlled. Here's Berglund over the line. Berglund firing, he scores! And he banked it off the goaltender's shoulder and home. Hudson Berglund. With 6:24 to go, 5 minutes, 36 seconds into the period, and that will restore running time at 7-2.
Chaska Chanhassen goal scored by number 21, Hudson Berglund. Unassisted.
Unassisted goal at 5:36, and now here's Lemaitre closing and shooting, and it comes up in the air and lands in the glove of Evan Brandt. So Chaska Chanhassen restores running time, and they look like they're closer to that matchup with St. Louis Park later on today. Now we have the puck behind the Stormhawks goal, fed to the left with it's over 5.5 minutes to go. And now out to center it comes. And they'll play for it. We got a whistle, we got a hand pass called against Minnetonka, and that will bring the face-off back to center ice. Now Oster knocks it in deep. Lisowski chasing after it as Lemaitre plays it behind the net to the far side for Swan. Now played up the wall, Reich, and that runs to the slot. Oster will let it come through. Here's Lisowski in the circle. Sharp angled shot. Fry against the post makes the save. Oh, they scored! He beat Fry to the post. And it's 8-2. Lisowski from a sharp angle. Thought the goaltender had that stop, but it trickled underneath him. And with 4.5 minutes to go, it's now 8-2. Should be an interesting final matchup. Chaska Chanhassen nicely balanced at this level, as is St. Louis Park. Fun to watch those two teams go at it, and you can see it here later today on the Youth Hockey Hub. Now, let's get the goal. 7:15, and the assist going to Elbing. Now here's Sylvia in front of the goal, and Chaska Chanhassen will pick it up on the far side. Miller, under 4 minutes to go, dropping it to the left point, and here's a flip towards the goal, and Fry makes the save. Rebound is cleared by Ike Johnson, and Chaska Chanhassen continuing to work towards the net, leading it again by 6 goals. And loose in the center circle, and here's Hauk. Tucker Hulk over the line. Takes a shot, stick save by Brandt, and he plops onto the rebound, and we'll get a face-off with just over 3 minutes now to play. And now played ahead and out to center. Lisowski down the wing, and that's knocked away. Picked up finally by Hudson McGee. Laying it ahead, looking there for Dyla. Now it's into the zone, and Stormhawks pick it up on the near side. Less than 3 minutes to go. Ware at center ice from Minnetonka. Circling back and starts up. Ware plays it into the zone. It rings the boards to the far side. And Ulrich plays it ahead. Now here comes Chaska Chanhassen back once again. Lisowski to the slot, fires, he's over the top. Now played around behind the goal. Stormhawks center, they look there for Luke Wilson, that doesn't work out. And now Ulrich plays it down the corner. And with just over 2 minutes to go, it's picked up by Dyla. Now they play it to the middle, and Ware tips it out to center ice, where the Stormhawks pick it up. Berglund ahead, and over the line is Lisowski. He gets by the defender, he shoots, and a stick save made by Fry. And it goes over the top of the goal. Less than 2 minutes to go now. And Minnetonka has it in the left corner. They try to play it ahead, and here is Dyla with it for Minnetonka. Over the line, 1 against 4. Minnetonka finishing a change. Dyla takes it wide and centers, and there's nobody home. Puck comes all the way towards the left point, where it's picked up and golfed wide by Miller. Now loose to the left corner, O'Shea after it with 1:20 to go. Behind the net, feeds the near side, and Chaska Chanhassen will again break out to center ice. Oster over the line, and Sylvia has to peel back. He had a man trapped offside, and then brings in an offside anyway, as Nickel was a little slow getting out of the zone. That'll bring us under the 1 minute mark. Face off outside. Face off, and it's played into the Minnetonka zone, and now out to center, where it's controlled. Played back in by Elbing, and now 40 seconds to go. Minnetonka behind the goal. Long pass up the middle, and Reich tips it, but Elbing is there to steal it, and he backhands it off the boards. And now played in by Oster. Winds up behind the goal. A centering pass picked off by Lemaitre at the right edge of the goal crease, and played out to center, where the Stormhawks get possession one more time. Pass to neutral ice, and Sylvia plays it over the line, and a shot by Oster sails wide with 10 seconds to go. Cleared around behind by Spilseth. He won't get it out of the zone, as Elbing plays it right back down behind the net, and the game is over. And Chanhassen puts on a show as they defeat Minnetonka by a score of 8-2. And they scored 2 goals in the third period. They had 6 shots in each period for a total of 18. And Minnetonka with 9 shots in the third period, and they scored both their goals there. They finish with a game total of 19. So again, the losing team outshoots the winning team, as happened in the first game. But Chaska Chanhassen, 8 goals on 18 shots, and they win the game by 8-2. So we'll wait for the announcement of the player of the game before we leave you.
The champion Chaska Canada and Squirtacular will move on to the final against the St. Louis Park Orioles at 3:30 this afternoon. And the last piece of business, our U Hockey Hub General Sports Player of the game this morning from Chaska Chanhassen, number 10, Cam Sylvia.
And Cam Sylvia gets the Player of the Game award. And that will do it for this contest. The final, 3 o'clock this afternoon. It'll be St. Louis Park against Minnetonka right here on rink number 5. We'll take a break and come back with the Platinums next. Woodbury Royal and Minnetonka is next here on the Youth Hockey Hub.